Breaking news, police officer charged with Chris KABA's murder. And it's been confirmed on the Justice for Chris KABA page. Thank you to all who supported us. The officer who killed Chris KABA has been charged with his murder. Our fight continues. Please support us. Link in our bio, Justice for Chris KABA. And guys, that's the picture of Chris KABA. So if you don't know who Chris KABA is, the officer who shot Chris KABA, only known as NX121, is being charged with his murder. They will appear before the Westminster Magistrate Courts tomorrow, 21st of September. Message from our family. Chris was very much loved by our family and all his friends. He had a bright future ahead of him, but his life was cut short. Our family and our wider community must see justice for Chris. We are welcoming this charge and decision, which could not have come too soon. Now we await the trial of the firearms officer without delay and hope that and pray the justice will be served. Thank you all who support and have given us help to our campaign. Yeah, it's official. You see Vic Santori posted up, and then it's official. You saw the picture of Vic Santori there posted up as well. Some more pictures for the Justice for Chris KABA. So guys, and that's a picture taken from them going to Parliament.
I need an answer.
These killings sparked nationwide protests. But in a week where the UK gained a new Prime Minister and lost their longest serving monarch, his story was somewhat overshadowed.
It's a national importance, and I think they're underestimating how upset, how outraged the community are.
The Metropolitan Police officer has now been suspended from his post.
The officers don't want to discharge a firearm. It's an absolute last resort.
I want to try and make sense of what happened that night and understand what comes next in this ongoing investigation into his death.
So that was just a quick recap of what happened to Chris and to why the family are seeking justice for his death. You know, because he was shot by a police officer, and today it seems they will be getting some form of justice as it has been made official. The officer will be getting charged. Now, what does that really mean?
Yes.
Keep killing our people because it's an inherently racist and violent institution.
Metropolitan Police shot Chris KABA in the head and killed him. So we need justice. As a community, just like his family, we know that Chris was killed because he was black. For the family, justice looks like the people that killed Chris being held to account, being held responsible, and real change in the system to make sure that the police can't keep killing our people.
To fight until we will get justice. To be a black is not a sin, it's not a crime. We want the better life. We want a future. We want a better for our kids. This matter is your matter. Why? Why in the 21st century? Why this should happen to Chris? Because he was black? I didn't choose it to be black. If I was white, Chris will be white. Even white or black is one God who made all earth. We got all red blood. They cut off the life of Chris. They take my son away. Why? I need the answer.
So the police officer in the Chris KABA case has been charged with murder. I repeat. So the police officer in the Chris KABA case has been charged with murder. Enough said. Enough said. If that's not going to get justice, then I don't know what is, right? But at the end of the day, what is this, right? There's still a lot because he's not been convicted yet, but that's a big, big step.
Yeah, that's Bobby Kasanga of Big Ego Media, and yes, he's right. It's a massive step. He's been charged. It's not a conviction, but he's been charged. Now, I don't even know if this ever happened before. I'll be honest with you, but this is looking like a good step for the family in the right direction. Doesn't mean he's gonna be convicted, but we pray and we hope.
That's a big, big, massive step, and it sends out a message.
Look, I'll be honest with you. I'm hearing it, but I don't know if I believe it. Well, I do believe he's been charged, but it's just crazy because these things have happened so many times, to, you know, enough times for us to maybe sometimes I think, you know, there's never going to be no justice. All this no justice, no peace. I mean, let's be real, we don't get no justice and there's still peace. So the fact that this has happened it's a step in the right direction. Doesn't mean he's getting a conviction. They have a long way to go, but they have already recognized that an officer, what he did was unlawful or illegal. He's been charged for it. And all the people that stepped out for the marches, that felt the pain, the family, it gives them something, you know? It gives them hope. All their prayers have been answered, because too many times black men have been killed at the hands of police and there's no justice. And there might be look at Mark Duggan, let's be honest. Look at Mark Duggan. There might be no justice, but there was no peace then afterwards. And then, you know, it's like the lessons have not been learnt. For black people, they feel like the lessons have not been learnt. And it's time people start listening. It's time people start treating black people like humans. Because we're not animals. We're not creatures you can just put down. The fear of the black man makes the response to the black man like nothing no other race feels, or no other race deals with. And whenever you speak about it, you're playing the race card. You always want to bring up his history. Chris KABA was not a bad boy. Yes, he did drill rap like most of these young boys do. He wasn't a bad kid.
Protest has been taking place near to where we are over the shooting of Chris KABA. Demonstrators have been marching through central London after the 24-year-old was shot dead by an armed Metropolitan Police officer.
So guys, we've come to the end of the video. My name is China. I am the Mandem's voice. If you like this video, then please make sure you like the video, drop some comments, and of course you subscribe, turn on notification bells to be first in when we drop content, and join our membership. We've got 3 different tiers.